Today we're going to be coloring a music video for KANKAN. We're going to be using my LUT pack in this tutorial, which has over 250 LUTs in it. If you guys want to go grab it, it will be linked in the description below, but you guys can use whatever LUT you want. So we're in Premiere Pro here. We have 3 clips pulled up from the KANKAN Can't Cap music video, directed and edited by Prod Brick. First, to start off here, we're going to go over to our project, right click and create an adjustment layer. We're going to hit OK. We're going to drag that on top of the timeline, and I'm just going to cut it for each individual clip. I highly recommend that you guys color on adjustment layers and don't color on the actual clip, because it's a lot easier to turn them off and make changes. All right, so starting off, we're going to go over to lumetri color. We're going to go down to creative, and we're going to hit browse under look. We're going to open up the tinytapes ultimate LUT pack here, guys. 1 through 282 LUTs plus 7 additional film LUTs. Let's go with a completely random one here, guys. Let's go with 185. And that's a cool look there. I like the way that looks. To add a little bit more to this look, we're going to go up to basic correction. Let's turn down the contrast a little bit, down the shadows, turn up the whites a little bit, up the saturation there, and then turn down the blacks. Maybe we can even play with the highlights. Don't want to get stuff too blown out. Turn down the whites there. I'm paying attention to his fingers there. Before we had the whites here and they were a bit blown out. So let's turn the whites down and then the highlights up a tiny bit. And that's a cool effect there, guys. To add a little bit more sauce to this, we're going to hold Alt, drag the layer up, go over to effects and apply our tinytapes vintage glow on here. And boom, as you guys can see there, we get a really cool, unique glow on certain aspects of the video, and boom. And I'm also going to go over to our tinytapes film look pack, and I'm going to drag and drop my favorite grain on here. We're going to downscale it and then set it to overlay. Boom, that's a really cool film look there. You can put the color grade on top of the film. You guys can always lower the opacity of the grain, and boom, before, after. Cool look. All right, guys, let's move on to the next one. We have this close-up shot of Can here. Go over to the adjustment layer, open up lumetri color, go to creative, hit browse, and then open up our LUT pack once again. Let's go with number 9, and boom, that's a really cool look there. It really brings out the blues and the reds. So I'm gonna go over to basic correction and turn up the contrast, turn down the whites, turn down the blacks, turn down the highlights a little bit, and then up the shadows a tad. I think that looks good there. We can also add a little bit more green and orange to it if you guys like that look there. Huge fan of that look there. And then let's duplicate that grain there, and let's change the intensity back to 100. So that's a super clean look there, guys. And let's see how the tinytapes vintage glow would work on this one. So we're going to hold Alt, click on our clip, and drag up to duplicate it. Go over to effects and drag and drop that on there. All right, so it's a little bit OD on his shirt and the lights. Now to fix this, we're going to go into effect controls and turn down the opacity to something around 50%. And this is with and without it. So up to you guys. You can even bring it down to around 30%. Just to get that little bit of extra glow. I like that look there. All right, and now moving on to the next one, guys, we have this outdoor shot. Let's click on our adjustment layer, go up to lumetri color, open up creative, hit browse, just like before. And let's go with number 237. Hit it with a random one. And I think this LUT actually matches the video best. So we're gonna go over to basic correction, turn up the contrast, bring down the whites, bring down the contrast a little bit, turn the blacks up, add some saturation in there, play with the greens, add a little bit more saturation, a little bit more green, turn on the shadows. And cool, that's a nice green look there, guys. If you guys want, you can add some orange to it, and then holding Alt, dragging up. I think the tinytapes vintage glow is really going to look good on this one here. Once again, a little bit OD, but we can go into effect controls, turn the brightness down to about 30, and I think that adds a cool, unique look there, guys. I use grain and the vintage glow on all my videos. I highly recommend it to add a little bit more sauce. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to go look at the LUT pack or any other packs I mentioned in the video, they'll be linked in the description below. Let me know who you guys want to see me do next. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, I recommend checking out me coloring a music video for Sofago, and I also have over here me coloring a music video for Yeet. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.